was a huge noise down the bottom of there. Like I say, there's no one here.
So Norton Priory was built in 1134 as an Augustinian priory. It was upgraded to a mitred abbey in 1391 and then closed in 1536 as part of the dissolution of the monasteries under Henry VIII. In 1545, what remained of the buildings of the priory were purchased by Sir Richard Brooke, who turned it into a Tudor house for his family, and the Brooke family then lived here until the 1920s. Norton Priory is the most excavated monastic site in Europe. During around 18 years of archaeological excavations in the 70s and 80s, they found around 96,000 objects, which included some human remains. Around 120 burials were discovered as part of the archaeological digs. As part of the museum displays, we have the skeleton of an individual we believe to be Geoffrey Dutton. We believe Geoffrey Dutton to be a high-status individual. He was a knight who went on the Fifth Crusade. He dates from around 1200 to 1246. Staff members have reported uncomfortable experiences on some of the staircases within the museum. Shadowy figures have been seen in the upstairs gallery and on the staircase upstairs, and people sometimes report hearing voices around the site as well.
So we're here with Haunted Happenings, investigating this place for the first time. There's some pretty cool history with it. I know there's a skeleton here that's named Mr. Geoffrey. He's just actually right behind us. It's a priory inside a building, which it's quite surreal when you look at it. There's a lot of story of, you know, the ghosts and disembodied voices and the shadows and people have seen anomalies. So it's got all the history of ghost sightings. So it's mine and Griff's first time. We're going to search, we're going to check to see if there's anything paranormal that we can capture tonight. Back in the dark. So
it's been a while. It's our first one back.
No, it's funny. We've actually haven't got any equipment with us. It's all in the bag.
That's how out of schooled we am. We literally come back, jumped straight into a dark room, started recording, and just want ghosts to come to us.
Well, I do have one thing, so I might as well just get that out.
Don't stop that. It's the first episode of the year.
No, what better way to start it?
I suppose.
Than a response from the ghost tube.
Cold.
Oh, here we go, straight away.
What did he say, cold?
It said cold, but it didn't come up saying cold.
Did he?
Yeah, cold, apparently.
Well, it is supposed to be cold.
The one spirit we said, because there's a few names, is Geoffrey.
So we've got Geoffrey. Geoffrey's an anomaly. His body was buried outside in its own sarcophagus, as we'll call it, and it's got his own breast-type top plate, and his body is literally in a museum just over the way, which we'll go and show you in a bit. But this Geoffrey guy, he was a high, ranked knight as such, and he used to do a lot of pilgrimages. It's a long word, that is, pilgrimages. He used to do a lot of those. And basically, he was found dead with a knife wound to his back, and nobody knows what happened, so that's our murder mystery for us all to figure out.
So let's see if we can get, if Geoffrey's still here with us in spirit form. Are you here, Jeff? We know your remains are here, your physical body, your skeleton, your crypt. That's all here. But is the spirit form of Jeff here with us? People have said over the years that they've seen you, they've heard you. Could you please give us a sign? Would you walk into this section of the Priory where me and Griff are standing? But again, it doesn't have to be Jeffrey. It could be any spirit who has the energy and the power to come forward and talk to us. So me and Griff go all over the country, searching for the unknown, the paranormal, the afterlife, whatever you want to call it.
That was a weird noise.
What was it?
That one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know we can hear people laughing in the back, but this was more of a... That was a weird noise.
What was it?
That was a weird noise.
What was it? It feels pretty calm, nice and relaxing. Peaceful. I don't get any of that creepiness, you know, like where someone's looking or watching you or anything like that.
So, because obviously there's 120 bodies found on this property, 120 people buried here. If you are with us and you can hear the sound of our voices, the sound of my voice, there's a chair with a table next to me. Could you sit down in this chair? Sit down and move the chair in and go to write us a letter.
Closer.
Come closer then. Or would you like me to go closer? Because I'll go closer too. If you can talk to us in the means of the Ghost Tube app that Stephen's got, please do. I've moved closer and I'll wait to see if you get closer.
We're just going to walk out to the Priory now. Not a great deal was happening, so we're going to head over to the exhibition centre right now, see if we can get a bit more look over there. That's where the skeletons, that's where Jeffrey and a few other things are residing.
Yeah. So they've got some lovely things as well. You can visit this place, guys. This isn't just an exclusive for the Ouija Brothers. We are sponsored by Haunted Happenings tonight. As
that's who we've joined tonight.
It's just great. So there's loads of good stuff you can buy, like stuff to help this Priory out. So we're just walking through this to get to the exhibition. So if you do want to visit the place, what's the place called, Steve?
Norton Priory. What is the story of this gentleman?
So this statue here was found. Yeah, said he found. How can you find something that big? It's massive. So this statue is one of the oldest pieces of the place. It's been painted loads of different colours, green, white, loads of different colours, she said. So I'm just going to give it two. I mean, you know all the colours. I'm going to say the rainbow to you. And Yeah, it was found and it was supposed to be leaning up a flat wall, and he's supposed to have a statue and a staff in this one hand, and his hand's missing. He's just amazing how big he is, and they said they found him.
Yeah.
So they've got a missing foot and a missing hand, but other than that, this man here is over 900 years old. So this is what they presume that he was like.
Back in the day.
Yeah. So the ones on the wall are what they presumed he was like.
Yeah, look.
He's painted loads of different colours. I mean, that don't even look like a child on top of him. It looks like an angry politician,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Mm-hmm. So is this one Jeffrey?
So Jeffrey's in that corner there, and the plasticine look-alike on the side that's what he's supposed to have looked like. And this is Jeffrey's body.
So that's what the thing Jeffrey looks like.
Yeah.
What happened to his skull?
Well, apparently he had a disease
Oh, did he?
that's common around this place.
Well, he's 800 plus years old and all.
Yeah, well, that's just a bloke. And him here, he died at the age of 46, I think it was.
And that's what...
So he died at 46, and he's got better teeth than most people I know.
I don't know, they had no dental care back
No,
then. I don't
nothing,
think.
and they had no dental care. Check them out. He died at the age of 46, when the average living age was just in your late 20s.
Yeah.
So he was double the age that he should have been.
Again, people have seen shadow figures in this section. Again, are they linked to a lot of these artefacts? Who
No
knows?
cavities, full set of bottom teeth. You know how rare that is anyway, back in the day.
I like this skeleton.
This is the one with the good skull. Do we know the name of this one?
The skeleton is of an adult male, 46. No name for this one.
It's a no name. But remember, there was 120 skeletons found of mixture of women, children, and men. So this is just a few of the, I suppose, the better ones.
Yeah.
So in this room, the only thing we can really call for is Jeffrey's body and any spirits that are attached to any of the objects that are here.
Yeah.
So we've got at the top of these esophaguses, I mean, look at the size of that one. Must have been a 7-foot giant.
Stiffs.
Stiffs one. You should be here, Richard. Not there. Just here with him. But that's massive, eh? That's a stiff one grave, that is.
Why did you come?
Oh, I like that little twang of the voice, but at the end of that.
Yeah.
We've still got other sections of the building to investigate. We've still got to go up onto the top floor.
As they call it, the overlook.
But could you come forward? I have just put the app on top of the skeleton that's over here. This one doesn't have a name, does it, Jace?
No, it's just
a random bloke.
a male.
Look at him chilling.
He's chilling. I'll tell you what, he's been chilling for a while. He's chilled that much, his skin's sunk into the ground.
Considering we've put the infamous app on top of this skeleton, and he doesn't have a name, come forward and tell us your name. As we said earlier, my name is Stephen.
My name is Jason Griff Bernard.
Just come forward and tell us yours. We're going to head over to the digging area where all the skeletons were found in a bit, which will be quite interesting, I think.
Quite interesting, quite cold.
Griff's rocking the shorts. Could you make a noise wherever you are in this room?
Is there any spirits attached to the artifacts that are in this room? Is there any spirits attached to these bodies, these bones that were left behind in graves and have been disturbed? Are we all honestly here just to talk to you? You can ask anyone who watches us.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeffrey
Are they here just to talk? Yeah.
goes to DJ Moss.
Well,
DJ, Ouija Brothers.
yeah, sound. Thumbs up, mate. If you could, we're just asking for a morsel of your time.
A morsel.
Yeah?
I've never heard that before.
You never had morsel?
No.
Small amount. Can't wait till this moustache gets better. It's not very good at the moment.
It's lacking compared to how it was last year.
It was really good work last year. The walk around that we did, it feels very peaceful, but I don't know what could lie in other places of the building or even outside where we're going to go. But it just feels like everything's content, happy. It doesn't feel like there's a need.
Well, remember, the most activity where it's claimed to be, is actually upstairs.
Yeah.
Up above. We've come upstairs into the upper section of the building. The lady who works here was telling us some of the things that have happened. They've seen shadow figures in this section and a voice of a woman, I believe.
Screech, a squeal.
But this, which is quite weird, because this is like the newest part of the building as well. We've been told that there's a lady, and they've heard you in this room. Are you connected to any of the objects? If so, could you make a noise for us? That was a fucking loud noise over there, wasn't it? Cupboard.
It really was, and there's a cupboard down there. Hold on a sec.
We could have something kicking off.
Might be onto something here, guys.
Okay, so it said cupboard, and a noise come from over here. Now, I can't really see any cupboard.
I can.
Hello? That was loud.
It really was.
Is that door open or something?
It's a fire exit, it's alarmed, so you can't go through there.
So that was a fucking loud noise over there, wasn't it? So that was a fucking loud noise over there, wasn't it?
Can you make a loud noise for us, louder, and make sure it's playing?
Fucking, I was about to shit myself. I thought the building was going to take off or something.
Imagine shitting yourself over a noise.
No, but, you know, we just heard the bang, or a creak, or whatever the hell it was, and then followed by...
It was pretty menacing. So if there is a spirit that can hear us, and you are in this room with us, if there's any chance that you could make a loud screeching noise, or a loud bang, has to be in this room though. Louder. The frame's ruining my night shot.
The frame.
Because I've only just seen it. This is ruining my shot.
Put that on. And I'll sort it out. You hear that noise again?
Yeah. Just behind us when I'm just talking. This is what they like to do though, don't they? They do it everywhere.
Yeah.
So they turn round, and this is what's just banged here, guys. And we're just talking about a camera. And, okay, we'll listen. I'm just going to do a watch and wait, guys.
There's a lot of noises. Then it was all around the room, weren't it? There was some over there, and then there was some behind you as well. There again. Lower. Listen. Okay.
We are listening. Be louder. It's like someone's walking over that way.
Yeah. It's very faint. Whoa. Very faint. Looking over that.
Remember, they might seem muffled, but apparently this is where most of the action has been, even though it's in the newest part of the building. Now, one thing you have to remember is that this part that we are standing in would have been the second floor to the manor that was built over the priory/abbey. So, there is a chance that residual energy could have stayed up this way, and that's why we're getting knocking, walking.
Okay, so Griff's gone downstairs. I'm in this entire top section on my own. We was just getting a lot of noises over in this section. I think that was just me walking past. But we was getting a lot of noises over here earlier on. We don't know if it was paranormal, the building settling us, disturbing it, or whatsoever. Or what, I should say. Well, there's a lot of claims. A lot of claims where people have said they've heard a lady crying in this room. Shadow figures have been seen in this room. If you can see me, Spirit, give me a sign. Make yourself known. Holy shit. There's a lot of noises going on. There was a huge noise down the bottom of there. Like I say, there's no one here. Hello? Fuck me, look how long it takes me to get down here. Oh God. It's a big room. Is the spirit of George? Is the spirit of Jeffrey up in here with me? We're going to head over to the section where all the graves and everything were all dug up, and all the bodies and everything were found, where Jeffrey was found. We'll go out there in a minute. Holy shit. This is lit up. Anyway. There's Jeff's grave.
I'd love to lie in it, but I can't because there's a pool of water. Literally a pool of water, guys.
Yeah, not advisable. We was going to come out here in the dark, but I mean, look at the illuminations.
Mate, in all honesty, the light that we've got, looking at the camera, guys, it's way darker than this. This isn't out on the camera. What you're seeing right now, it looks like just gone 4 o'clock, and it's not. It's nearly 12.
Yeah. It does. I mean, sorry for all the guests inside the haunted happenings. I mean, I'm flashing a light.
Oh yeah.
They're probably all freaking out. They're like, "Where's that light coming from?" Steam grave.
Steam grave. So there's a lot of graves here. So we've been told that there's 100. Yeah. Here we go again. Zoom in on it, stay. Look how close you can get to it.
I've got no hands. But I don't think we're going to be able to do much investigating out of here.
Is that you? And it lasts a good few minutes as well, guys. Right here is what we've got. And it's very sad to see this type of grave. Now, this was known, this one here, the centre one, the large one, was the mom of these 3 baby graves. Now it's such a shame to, I suppose, to see, but what we're looking at here is, like obviously, a small family died, children died. For what reason we don't know. But yeah, it's a shame to see this one. We've got more graves. The graves are planted like everywhere, like just in the walls, because this is a grave in the wall, guys. So
this would have been inside the building, wouldn't it?
So yeah, that's the building footings just here, and it runs over the top of this grave. So he must have been buried inside.
You can see how big the priory would have been. Like, well,
it goes all the way.
Goes all the way over there, and the building's like there.
Yeah, so this priory was massive.
I remember priories were like little villages, pretty much.
Yeah.
They had everything in there, didn't they?
Yeah, they're self-sufficient. Yeah, Steve, come down here because there's a bit of a walkway here.
Okay.
What's this? Oh, it looks like them digging.
Oh, they're still digging, aren't
Oh,
they?
them looks like them still digging. So they could be found other buildings.
Bodies.
Oh, all the way down there as well.
Oh, yeah.
It actually goes all the way down. So they might have found another wall that run
Yeah.
all the way down this way.
We can't obviously go and have a look, can we?
No, it'd be very disrespectful to even stand on it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's underneath it.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, look, there's bricks and stuff. The wind must have blew it off. So they must be trying to figure out what that is. So not only have they found lots of stuff, they're on the road to finding more.
Yeah.
So this is a site to always come back to, guys. I like how they've put this little walkway for you. So you can just have a little walk around.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's like a blend of concrete and dirt.
Yeah. Easily removable. Yeah, there's more stuff. That's another grave by the looks of it.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
That's another
Can you
grave.
zoom in onto it?
Yeah. That's another grave there.
We've been here for quite a few hours. It's been a lot of fun. It was amazing to come and check out Norton Priory. This was our first ever time. As always, big thank you to Hazel and all the Haunted Happenings team and staff and everything like that. Always amazing. You know, we had a few interesting things upstairs, like a few knocks and bangs or like tapping noises, weren't they?
Yeah, like creaks and maybe a bit of walking type noises. So yeah, it was quite interesting upstairs. But to say for the rest of the place, it was kind of calm, relaxed, like everything was settled, like there was no real, like bad energy.
No.
So
But it was cool to see though. Smash subscribe, hit the like button and all that other good stuff. And yeah, I think we'll see you on the next adventure, by me, Jace.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Always remember, if you don't happen tonight, it can happen overnight. Peace.